Hi, I'm Melissa Clark from the dining section, and I have a question for you. Do you want to make holiday cookies but feel too frazzled? I mean, you've got your kids, you have your family coming in, you've got your job. Well, I'm going to show you a really easy way to do it. Now, if you think I'm talking about painstaking cookies like these that take hours and hours to do, you're wrong. So the first thing you're going to do is make your favorite recipe for either gingerbread or sugar cookies. Take your dough, form it into 2 separate discs, wrap it in saran, stick it in the fridge until it's very cold. You want to make sure the dough is thoroughly chilled so it doesn't warm up too much when you're rolling. So what you want to do is just put a little flour right down on the surface and a little flour on your dough. If you're worried about using too much flour, you can also go ahead and roll it between 2 pieces of wax paper. That works really well too. But I like to have the control which flour gives me. My dough is rolled out about 1/4 inch thick, and now I'm going to cut it out. You want to cut as close together as you can, using all different shapes. The object is to have as few little scraps as possible that you'll have to re-roll. So what I'm using is cookie cutters of many different sizes, and I'm getting right in here, right wherever there's a little space, I'm going to cut out a teeny little kitty cat. We're just going to bake them at 350. You want to bake them for about 10 to 12 minutes until they're really brown on the bottom. You don't want them to be soft. To frost the cookies, I like to use royal icing because it sets up really hard, and that way you can stack your cookies. If you use something like buttercream, it always stays a little bit soft. And so what I'm going to do is I've got egg whites in the machine, 3 egg whites. I'm going to add 1 pound of confectioner's sugar and just a few little drops of lemon juice. And now this is important, start it on slow or your confectioner's sugar is going to just fly up everywhere. And then we're going to beat it on high until fluffy. So now I'm just going to let this run for about 5 minutes until it's really glossy and shiny and thick. If you don't want to use raw egg whites for any reason, there's a great product on the market called meringue powder. You just add a little bit of water and you fluff it up in the mixer and it'll work great. And this is what you're looking for. It's beautiful, it's glossy, and it's thick, but it's not stiff. Okay, now I'm going to tint the royal icing different colors. You should make a lot of different colors because it's really fun to mix them up. I like to use a really concentrated food coloring because it's the most vibrant colors. So I take my little toothpick, it's like my magic wand, and I just apply a little drop of color to each pot. Now is the fun part. Call the kids in, unlock your inner Picasso, and just go. So what I've got here are different colored sugars, and you just sprinkle them right on the icing. And here's my little dancing man. And now I'm going to paint him. You can go ahead and buy paintbrushes at an art supply store, but I just like to use pastry brushes. You just want to do it fast to get the color on. And then the colored sugar is going to hide all your mistakes. So this guy looks a little bit like Gumby, but we're going to turn him into Father Christmas. Just sprinkle him right on. And there he is, dancing Father Gumby Christmas. Kids will love them. It's all about mixing and matching. White with white, green with yellow, yellow with orange. These cookies are fun to make. These cookies are fast. They're rustically beautiful. And unlike those really fancy cookies that people are kind of hesitant to eat, these cookies are gonna go quick.